Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I'd like to do is to engage you in yet another discussion, and this reading is for air signs. Okay, another more practical reading on how you might continue to further enhance not only your psychic abilities, but also your mediumship abilities. Okay. And so, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just shuffle up here and I'm going to shuffle up to see what's the overarching theme that's pervading your reading. Now, with this reading, it's valid until the end of November. Okay. And I hope that the messages that I share with you resonate. Okay. And if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So let's go on and just ask Spirit. Spirit, what is in fact the overarching theme that's pervading air signs reading from now until the end of November here? Okay, what is the overarching theme, Spirit? Okay, let's go and just select a card here. And so we have, wow, the wonder of colors, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let me see what Spirit is really trying to share with you in regards to this. Okay, Spirit wants you to really know, ladies and gentlemen, that everything is made up of energy, which constantly moves and constantly vibrates. Even colors, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, they vibrate to their own unique frequency. Okay, so, Spirit wants you to treat the world around you as your own personal art school. As you begin, air signs, to learn and practice how to bring color awareness into your life and spirit. Okay? Understand, colors can certainly be a wonderful tool, ladies and gentlemen, as you develop and evolve your psychic potential. Okay? As well as mediumship abilities. The seven primary colors are the same colors as those of the chakra system, okay? And that includes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Colors, ladies and gentlemen, are not only beautiful to look at, but they can certainly help you with your clairvoyance, with your aura work, and of course with symbolism, okay, for those of you who are interested, as well as feed your creativity as well as your imagination, okay. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, the colors of a spirit aura can also help you identify aspects of the spirit's personality, okay. Keep that in mind. As we can see, colors are certainly everywhere. So breathe in the wonder of nature's colors that can be found in its forests, in its meadows, ladies and gentlemen, in its flowers, as well as mountains, and of course the sky. All right? Let the rich spectrum of color feel your spirit as it infuses and energizes your aura. Understand that every medium and psychic uses the imaginative right side of the brain to achieve a more altered state. This is the place where true spirit communication takes place. So during the time frame in question here, now this reading is valid until the end of November, notice all the different hues that surround you. Or focus on one new color each day. Be aware how many times your choice of color appears throughout any of the day or any one day. Because once you understand and educate yourself about colors, ladies and gentlemen, you will never look at colors the same way as you may have once looked at them, okay? So that's the overarching message or theme, if you will. Reflect on colors, you know? Awareness is key, okay? Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to, again, it's a more practical reading. Give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So let's go on and just select 3 more tools with which you can work during this time frame in question here. We have, wow, divine nudges. So many of you already know what this card is telling you here. So your psychic and your intuition is going to be heightening, I'm getting here. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know when it comes to divine nudges, ladies and gentlemen, they want you to know that synchronicities and so-called coincidences are certainly clear signs that Spirit is knocking at your door. Okay? Understand that these blessings and signs of grace are not just mere coincidence, but are evidence that you are and always will be connected to Spirit. Okay? So, Spirit, ladies and gentlemen, working through synchronicity can manifest in some unique ways. Some people refer to these occurrences, ladies and gentlemen, as we see here, divine nudges. Okay? Examples include, but not limited to the following, ladies and gentlemen. Hearing the same phrase from more than one person in a day, or just seeing identical numbers repeatedly showing up in your life here. Okay? Air signs, have you ever met an individual out of the blue who seemed to really answer the question that you were just asking yourself? These are all signs, ladies and gentlemen, for you to pause. For you, ladies and gentlemen, to be open, as well as for you to pay attention, but most importantly, to acknowledge that Spirit is sending you a message when you're receiving them in that way. And when you're developing your spiritual abilities, ladies and gentlemen, Spirit knows how you need to develop and how you need to evolve, as well as how you will continue to steer or the direction that you need to be going in for your highest good, of course. You may not always really follow spiritual prompts, but you're going to be continually and gently nudge forward. So these are some things that you might already start seeing happening here. So rest assured that during this time span in question, not only colors are going to be important. They want you to know these nudges, trusting your intuitive faculties, trusting in the higher power, ladies and gentlemen, to lead you to where you want to be led. And you also, ladies and gentlemen, notice how more people, situations, and synchronicities start to really appear in your life. The more you begin to notice these meaningful divine nudges, ladies and gentlemen, the easier it is for them to really multiply and give you spiritual guidance. So be open to synchronistic signs, particularly during this time frame in question. Welcome them and act on them accordingly. For these are signs that Spirit is certainly there to guide, ladies and gentlemen, as well as to help you get yourself on the track that you need to be for your highest good. Let's go on and select another card, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind, if this reading is resonating with you guys, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so you receive all future readings, okay? So with that said, let's select another card here. We have Wheels of Light. Again, and once again, all about colors, right? So let's see what Spirit would like you to know in regards to this card here, okay? Spirit wants you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that as humans, we're continually seeking new sources of enlightenment, often searching within one of the sacred locations all over the world. Understand that by appreciating the nature of your wheels of light, of course, you see the wheels of light. This is your chakra, ladies and gentlemen, chakras. You're going to soon realize that your body is also a temple. We all have a physical body as well as a spiritual body. Recognize this. Within the spiritual body, ladies and gentlemen, there are energy centers. Imagine them as beautiful wheels of moving spiritual light. There are 7 major chakras, ladies and gentlemen, as well as minor ones that really play an important function in your physical as well as your spiritual life, with each corresponding to an endocrine gland, ladies and gentlemen, in your body. Okay? And during the earlier stages of your psychic as well as your mediumship development, you have to understand that it's certainly important to focus on these 7 main centers. Okay? And gaining a deeper knowledge and understanding of your chakras will certainly assist you in your spiritual development as well as benefit your overall well-being. Okay? And these wheels of light, if you will, you have to understand they are certainly receptors, ladies and gentlemen, for the universal source energy as well as psychic and medium mystic information. By learning all about the chakras, ladies and gentlemen, you'll discover how they influence your physical body and how each one is linked to your specific psychic ability of, guess what? Clairsentience, clairvoyance, or for some of you, clairaudience. You should also learn how to, ladies and gentlemen, activate your chakras and how to balance them. Understand that for this time period in question, a good practice for you would be to open your chakra and to breathe them one at a time, into one at a time, working your way up from the base chakra on up to your crown chakra. Okay? Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if this reading is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So let's go on and select one more card to see what other tools that Spirit would like you to utilize as you further develop and enhance your psychic and mediumship potential. So we have Soul Connection. Wow. Okay, so with this card, ladies and gentlemen, Spirit is just giving you sending a strong message here, or just would like you to know that there's certainly the same energy that makes up the stars in the sky. Okay? It's the same energy that's really coursing through the universe. And and this is in each and every one of us. And we're all made of that same energy, ladies and gentlemen. And as souls, we're always connected to everything as well as to each other. It's certainly not always easy to really see others and ourselves as a soul or even a spiritual being at times. Sometimes we're often too caught up living in a physical world, and we tend to forget our very own divine nature at times, ladies and gentlemen. And this card is really encouraging, or it encourages you, ladies and gentlemen, to really appreciate and to start learning how to see people, particularly during this time period in question, on a more soul type level. Okay? Because this certainly will help each and every one of you express the love through your heart and experience interaction with others as a soul. Right? Unfortunately, it may be somewhat hard at times, especially when really meeting difficult people, but what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen, is trying to kind of make a soul to soul type connection. So try to relate to people or situations more from a divine perspective, particularly during this time period in question here. More on an unconditional type thing. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, you certainly have a mind and a brain, so common sense is also important. All right? So, if you try to do that, instead of really responding purely by what your eyes see or your ears hear, that might be a bit helpful for many of you. And you're gonna, well, I see that if you take this approach, you're gonna certainly see the real person and really appreciate the good that's inside of each and every one of us here. But of course, some people just ain't no good. Okay, all right. Occasionally, that divinity, ladies and gentlemen, that goodness that you know is there, though, right? And it might be buried somehow due to past hurts, protective layers, ladies and gentlemen, or even in fact, life conditioning. So, seeing others as a soul first, I think it'll help you to open up your heart so that you have a better connection with people here on earth. And in doing so, ladies and gentlemen, your compassion will significantly enhance your spiritual connections to those and the spiritual world. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this ends the reading here. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, and be sure to send over your comments. Should any of you wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to just get a sense of the types of, and the variety of readings that I do, or you can certainly send me an email. Thanks so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Enjoy your day.